Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Alinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who are subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so happy. And for those who are still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today I'm so happy because I remember it was 2023 Easter Day when I uploaded my first YouTube video, and today being an Easter Day, I'm really so happy, and I want to say thank you for all of you for supporting me throughout this journey of spreading poultry farming and agriculture among all the youth, among all the women, and among all the men out there. I really want to say thank you. May God bless you all, and I love you all. Today, before I go ahead, we have today a very wonderful guest, and I want her to say something, and I will continue.
Hello guys, my name is Adeka Melissa, and I thank you for supporting my mom and subscribing to all of her videos. Thank you very much for supporting her. May God bless you abundantly. Bye. I love you all.
Thank you so much, Melissa, for joining us. So today I want us to look at why I started the pure. I really have pure local chicken, pure local turkeys, and the pure local ducks. So I just decided to start on this project, and if you can see, I'm inside the farm where our ducks and the turkeys sleep. There is where the local chickens sleep, because I decided to separate them. But I want to share with you why I started this project. Well, I've been doing purely the layer birds for now the last 5 years, because I started in 2019, and now I decided that I also want to have this local chicken around, and the local ducks and the local turkeys. Why? First of all, I have quite a number of you who have been demanding me to show you how you can take care of this local birds. And also another reason is that personally in my house, I think all my kids, they love the local chicken. All my family members, they enjoy eating the local chicken. So I decided that instead of buying all the time, why not keep them? Because I find that this piece of land that is left, I really see it is enough. That can even keep up to around, I think I can have up to around 300 local chicken here. Even the ducks can be here. Even the turkeys can be here. So that is why I decided that I want to keep this pure local birds. Well, another reason is that I also have the love for it. I just love keeping the birds, be it the turkeys, be it the ducks, be it the chicken, the local chicken. I just love them. So I just have the love for keeping them around me, and that is why I decided that I want to start this project. And then another reason why I started this project is that these layers, broilers, and crailers, there's a way they are complicated. It's not that I'm discouraging someone out there from starting this project, but this is my own experience, and I must let you know. If you want to start on the layers, these layers, there are specific feeds they feed on. If you don't mix their feeds the way it is supposed to be done, trust me, your birds will not grow well. Trust me, your birds will not even lay eggs. The same applies to broilers. If you don't mix their feeds the way you're supposed to mix it, your birds will not even grow, and they will not gain weight, and in that way you will not make any profits. So those are some of the challenges that is there in the broilers and the layers. And there's a way that they dictate on what they want, and you as a farmer, you have to dance to their tune. And somewhere, somehow, Sister says, you know what, let me try out this local breeds. I'm not leaving my layers. Please, I'm continuing with the layers because I love collecting eggs, but I also want to have these local breeds, and I want to, I also want to try out this local chicken. And then another problem that I have with the layers is the multiplication. Their eggs, you cannot hatch it. You have to, when they finish their 2 years with you, you have to sell them off and again go and buy other stock. But with these local breeds, remember, they will lay their eggs, they'll sit on their eggs, and they'll even hatch the chicks. Now, like right now, if you remember the 2 turkeys that I brought, the female one has started laying eggs. So far I have 17 eggs of these turkeys, and the eggs are really very big. the eggs are really looking good. And even my mom says, you know what, this breed is good because the turkey is really laying well and the eggs are big. And so far today it has made 17 eggs. So I believe that it will lay up to around 20 something eggs, and in that way the multiplication is very good. Unlike the layers and the broilers, you'll have to be selling them and going back and buying others without even hatching them. So the multiplication of these layers and broilers is a bit complicated. And then another reason why I started on this project is that if you go to the market and you want to buy purely local chicken nowadays, you cannot easily get it. For those who are here in Uganda, you cannot easily get purely local chicken in the market. You will either get these crailers or broilers or layers. So actually I have like only 1 or 2 ladies in the market where I normally go and buy these local breeds from them, but everywhere you'll not get this purely local breeds. So I feel like these local breeds will one day disappear because most people are now going for the exotic breeds because they purely believe that it is for business and they grow faster, and it brings in the cash very quickly. But that is why I decided that let me try out these local breeds, because I really see that there is some business there. If someone is keeping purely local birds like the way I've started, I'm very sure, and people really know it is pure local birds, you can really get a lot of market. And guess what, they're really very, very expensive out there. And for me here, I've decided that I will not vaccinate these birds. I'll just try to give them the herbal remedies that I'm even giving the layers. Then I see how it goes. Actually, there will be a foot bath at the entrance whereby you cannot just enter in and out without disinfecting yourself. So I've really decided to start on this purely, actually mine are really purely local breeds, so that I see how it can go about, because I really truly believe that I can make some good money out of them. And then I also enjoy the eggs. Trust me, I enjoy the eggs of the local birds. The eggs of the local birds can never be the same with the eggs of these commercial layers. That is the truth. We cannot bet on that. That is the truth. Their eggs can never be the same. Their eggs are quite yummy compared to the eggs of this layer. So that is why I really want to try out this purely local breeds. And then another reason is that feeding them is also very cheap, because right now I see that when I go
on anything in the compound, like our plants here, they feed on their leaves, like the pumpkin leaves. We have pumpkin leaves there, greens there, they feed on them. Even though you don't give them feeds, they feed on whatever they find.
Excellent. So you find that these birds, they feed on anything, just like my daughter said it. They feed on anything. Well, I also give them these feeds. There's a way I mix the feeds, not like for the commercial layers and the broilers, but there's a way I mix it purely organic. But even if you don't give them the feeds, you'll find that they'll feed on the pumpkin leaves, they'll feed on the papaya leaves, the greens which are there. Now, like, I can go to the market and bring tomatoes. In the market, there are always a place which is gazetted for those spoiled tomatoes, fruits, what you just go pick them and come and give them, and they feed on it and they're okay. Unlike these broilers and layers, you cannot just give them anything and you expect them to eat and they lay well. No, and they bring out you get something good that you like from them. So that is why they really decided to start on this pure local breeds. And then it is also cheap to start on them, because I remember that 10 chicks, I have 10 chicken. Now I cannot call them chicks, but I brought them when they were still, I think they were like 1 month old. I brought them from the village. My mother gave them to me. She told me, Sise, get this chicken and go with them. I've started for your business. Those were her statements. She told me, Sise, get these chicks, take them. If you can keep those layers from day one, I believe you can take care of these chicks. So get them, go with them. I've already started for your business. You guys, African parents. She told me I've started for your business. Go with this chicken, take care of them. So I came with these baby chicks. Guys, I suffered that day because I had to cross the ferry with them. I carried them on my laps in the ferry. I crossed the lake. Then I brought them in. Plus also my turkey, the male turkey, because the first male turkey which I brought was eaten up by my dog. Guys, I really have issues with this dog. It broke into the house and ate the male turkey, and really the male turkey was bigger, almost 7 kilograms.
And so this is the same dog that has been eating our layers from the farm.
This is the same dog that was eating layers from the farm before bringing this one, before the previous layers. But now the house which I have, it's really strong and they can no longer enter inside. But these other previous flocks, the dog used to really enter and eat the layers. Melissa still remembers that. So that day I really struggled with the chicken and brought them. But guess what? The chicken have now grown, and it is really very cheap to start on this project. And with this project, you have to be patient. I know most of you out there will say, Sise, these pure local breeds don't grow fast. These pure local breeds take long to, it takes long for you to get some money out of it. But I want to be honest, it's about being patient. I really want to give it 2 years. Trust me, I want to give it 2 years, or even only 1 year. And we see how it will go. By the end of this year, I want us to see how many turkeys we have, how many ducks we have, because I have only 2 female ducks and 1 male, and then I have 3 female turkeys. But I want to add 1, because especially this breed which is really laying well, I want to add, so that I have 4 female turkeys and 1 male. And then the chicken, I have around 5 female and 5 male. Okay, so I want us to see by the end of this year, guys, let's try to follow up these purely local birds. By the end of this year, I want to see how many birds we shall have in our farm. Well, I'm really not giving them this broiler feeds or layer feeds. I'm mixing the feed in a different way. I'll bring it and share with you, because I've got most of you who are asking me how to mix these feeds. But I will show you how I'm doing the mixing. But guys, the birds are really growing very fast. So another reason why I started this project is that it is really cheap to start on this project. So I encourage someone out there who wants to start on poultry farming and they cannot afford to start on broilers and layers. Let us start on this purely local breeds. And then also you have to be very careful with the breeds you're going to start with, or with where you're getting the birds from, because I want to be honest, this is not the first time I got these birds, these pure local birds, especially the chicken, and brought here at my home. This is like the 4th or 5th time, because most time I used to bring the birds and they have Newcastle and they end up dying. Actually, the first time when I brought the birds, when I lost all the 300 layers, which I've always told you about, is because that I had brought in the local chicken and they were sick, and it gave the birds sicknesses, and I lost all those layers. But this time I trusted the source. It was from my mom. Even the ducks, I trusted where I got them from, even the turkeys. So also you have to be very careful of where you're going to get this birds from. And then also there are some breeds which are really they have stunted growth. I must be honest, there are some breeds which have stunted growth, but mine here, they are really purely quality breeds, of which I will not be ashamed of sharing it to anyone out there who really want the breeds, but not now when they have multiplied. So those are some of the reasons why I started on this purely local breeds. And then also another thing is that I really enjoy their meat, just like my family members. I also enjoy the meat of this pure local chicken, especially if I keep them by myself. You see now they're eating a lot of tomatoes, a lot of these leftovers, a lot of these greens around. You'll find that their meat is going to really be super yummy. So I also enjoy eating their meat. So those are some of the reasons why I started on this pure local chicken. I'm not really going to quit my layers. I'll continue with the layers, because for quick money you will need these layers and broilers, okay? But I'm going to continue with them. But I know someone will say, Sissy, now that you've mixed these breeds, you'll get issues. I want to be honest, with the herbal remedies that I am using, I will not get any issue, because even the layers up to today, I've not gotten any problem. I've not actually given them Newcastle vaccination that I was supposed to give at week 16. Now they are now 20 weeks, but I've not given them the Newcastle vaccine, because I'm using the herbal remedies, and I really want to know if it will help me even if I don't vaccinate the birds. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back and watching my videos. Thank you so much for loving me. I love you all. May God bless you all. Melissa, what do you want to tell my audience?
Thank you for watching this video and following us. May you please subscribe. Bye.
Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.